Okay, seriously, at this point, I'm pretty convinced it is a conspiracy where Intern-Kun has the news ready to go. He's got the post the news button under his finger. He sees my YouTube video on Monday morning is live, and he updates the in-game news. Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and today we're going to do our preview of tomorrow video where we talk about all the stuff coming out this week, including getting our first look at Addison Rae and her new vision card, which there's some clever play on words here. Intern-Kun wasn't just trolling me. This unit looks like aesthetically really appealing. Obviously, it's a social media influencer girl. They had to do her justice there, but a performer seems cool. We'll have to see what her kit fully does. Tomorrow, I'll have that review ready to go right at launch. So as soon as she comes out, as soon as WoTV Count gets updated with that info, I will work on a video and get that released. But we will know some stuff about her. We know who's getting Master Ability 2s and 140s tomorrow, thanks to the news finally getting posted. Let's just cover all of that right here. So here's Addison and the vision card. New job performer. Let's see what they're showing off right here. First of all, the limit break is a 3-hit large damage move that can inflict slow. That has PvE top tier ability written all over it. PvE, like especially high score PvE events, slow and multi-hit moves are just massive there. So she's already got one in her limit break that combines 3 hitting and that. Breakthrough. This is a large magic damage move with guaranteed hit on it, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And then barrier bop. This bestows protect on allies within range for 3 turns and bestows a barrier on self that reduces physical damage 3 times. So it looks to be leaning into an anti-physical role, and there is a lot of physical units in the game right now. I definitely think the game airs towards physical, so her release, if she is indeed an anti-physical unit, that could be really nice, especially if she's a magic unit herself. She could shake up the meta a bit and maybe really help Light out. We'll have to see what the rest of her kit is before we know that. Then she is coming with a vision card. I don't know for sure if this vision card is free or not. As I'm recording this, the official live stream where they're going to talk about all this stuff has not been released yet. So I'll just give you what I think about it. It's going to be a sword, dagger, book, glove equipable main job, magic attack resist up, magic up, reaction block rate up. So an interesting combo, nothing really OP there. I do like magic up. There's already magic up cards out there. So it's going to be, we'll have to see what the stats on it are. Bestowed effect is max HP up. And then if you are glove equipable main or sub jobs, Addison Rae. Okay, now look, you're not reading this wrong. It's just a troll job. So look, it has a vision ability, not a global exclusive upgrade. So if you're glove equipable, so Garvel, Addison, you know, those type of units, you gain the ability called Addison Rae, which significantly lowers target's reaction ability rate for 3 turns and deals extra large damage based on the caster's magic. So you get a range 4 single target at reaction ability off move attached to it. I hope this card is free. That would be really awesome. We know the unit's going to be free. We'll have to see what kind of like materials are released for free. Hopefully it's all quests and stuff like that. We'll wait for the official live stream to get any real confirmation on that. Now I'm going to talk about Coral here in just a moment. There's going to be campaigns for Addison Rae tomorrow, including Friend Gift Triple Up and Guild Gift Triple Up. So that's really cool. Here we're getting her day 1. So by the time I like record my video about her tomorrow, I will already have her, which is awesome. And guys, she does look really good. Like she does look really good IRL and in this game. So that's neat. And then in celebration of the Addison Rae meets collab blah 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 part 3, you can acquire fabulous rewards such as antlers, scrolls. This is just the login rewards. Okay. I just was wondering here, it says you're going to be able to get 40 of her shards from the bingo board. This is the Coral login bonus. I just wonder how many shards we're going to get for free. Like what's going to be the actual Vizio hit if people want to build her. I didn't see anything about that in there. Then also Trials of Reckoning 2 is starting Wednesday as well. So this one looks really cool. The titles for this one are awesome. That's something I noticed. So if we scroll down here to look at the titles, oh, you'll be able to finish Terra's Ribbon. That's pretty good as well as Kefka's Jacket. So I just can't believe it is a cool title. The greatest power in existence. Heartless Angel. That's pretty awesome. Empire of Death. Where's the one I see? I'm a God. So rank within top 10 in the individual high score ranking and you get the title I'm a God. That's pretty neat. So, okay, I think that's it. I think I can go talk about this now. So let's preview the Transcendence and Master Ability 2s. So we're getting Master Ability 2s for Farm and Olim. I'll have to still go open their pages up. But we're getting Transcendences for these units. Addison, Stern, Kilfay, Crazy Lilith, Sosha, Severo, and Liarte. But I think we're going to start by looking at Coral. So this is a 60 cost vision card that is coming with a 40 cost Esper. It's pretty strong. I like the Esper, I think, a little more than the VC. The VC has unit effect, attack 10%, agility 5. That's pretty good. It is an attack-based vision card. Comes with 20 AP, which is nice. The party effect is a job-based card. Reaction block rate 48, magic resistance 16, single target resist 20. Now, anytime you have a card that has single target or AoE target resist, it is automatically decent because you could combine that with the other one that if this is single, so you would combine it with AoE and you'd have that 20% mitigation for your whole team. This card is coming out with Vega. I think he was the intended person for this. So you can see he's on there. And if you wanted to build a lightning team around him with this card, you have some good options. Top of that list being Resnick and Skahal for cost limited. Of course, there is Slime. Any lightning unit in cost limited, Slime. You can just use Slime. And so I think Skahal, Vega, Slime could be a really cool like 220 cost, or no, less than that, because Skahal's only 80. So that's a 200 cost team. You could probably play that at anything. So I do think there's some value in the card for that reason. There's also value in pulling the card because you get this Esper, and this Esper is pretty sweet. It is an attack-based Esper. 103 attack is twice the magic value, but the big stat on this is definitely the agility. 20 agility, fastest Esper in the game. Tied for, I should say, fastest Esper in the game. It has an attack on it. That's the big AoE attack with a debuff attached to it. Yeah, that's cool. But look in here, lightning attack, and you go through acquired AP to get there. I really like that. You have slash attack on there, and then you have accuracy into critical hit rate. What is that, 15? That's pretty nice. You can splash in some slash resistance. There's insect killer for like 2 PvE events or something like that. Strike resist is on here. That's not something you can find everywhere. So I do think this is a very powerful Esper, especially highlighted by that beautiful 20 agility stat. So if you're pulling for this, you won't be disappointed. Now, let's talk about the 140s, and we're going to start with Ruin Stern. Been a good month for our guy Stern. He gets Winged Stern like several weeks ago, and now he's picking up Master or Transcendence on his Dark version, and he's getting reaction block rate 30, slash attack 10, and his barrier break is getting upgraded. Now the upgrade to barrier break doesn't look like much, but it is nice. It adds a plus 30% hit chance. So his barrier breaking move will now be a good anti-evasion move. You're going to still need to build some accuracy on him if you want him taking down evasion teams, because it is not guaranteed hit, but still 30 more accuracy on there is nice. So not the greatest of upgrades for our guy Ruin Stern right here, but he was already great at 120. Like, he is all over the game at level 120. So more reaction block rate, more slash attack, and a little more accuracy is a nice deal for him. Okay, Kilfay. Earth Mage, not getting a lot of love in the game right now, but here is her dream enhancement. She's getting even more defense. This is she's an anti-physical unit, so you would think that right now would kind of be her time to shine. Unfortunately, it just kind of like, she just doesn't quite do it. Still, this is really good. 200% chance to get a 10% magic damage buff, so she'll do 10% more damage. And then Wand Attack Armor gets an upgrade. So let's talk about Kilfay for a minute. Wand Armor. This gives her magic attack 25. It gives her AP consumption down 25. She will absorb 30% of the damage she deals. She'll gain 20 more defense, and she'll get 40 spirit pen. So the buff here is the spirit penetration. This is a girl who could be very, very strong given the time to just ramp up by about 1 turn. Okay, now what is something else I want to say about her? Her TMR, the Staff Mage's Hairpin. Look at the buff on this. Now, it's a 1-use buff, which isn't great, but you can use it once for 3 turns. The user gets 45 single target resist and 25, or wait, at the cost of 25 AoE resist. Oh my gosh, I just read that correctly. I thought this was 45 single target resist and 25 AoE resist, and I was cursing everyone in the community for not building this thing. Now I get it. Never mind. Scratch that. Okay, Crazy. Let's talk about Crazy next. So Crazy is getting her dream enhancement. She's getting 20 more crit rate. She's getting 15 AoE resist to kind of help her live. And then her double shot, double strike / sharp is getting upgraded. That's this one right here. The critical damage on it is going from 25 up to 40. That's it. So it's a little bit more critical damage, but that does pair nicely with the increased critical rate that she's getting. She's going to do more damage. She's going to be a little bit harder to kill. It's a fine upgrade for her. If you need her help to help you like clear the water selection quest a little bit more, or you just like using her in cost limited, there you are. There she is. Now, a really good Transcendence is Lilith right here. So her dream enhancement, giving her 25% attack resist, increase all attack resistance by 25%, and then upgrading what is one of her best skills in AP burst. This is an insane Transcendence upgrade. Let's look at the AP burst first. So this is now a long range AoE attack that increases her slash attack resist penetration by 40, does 200% damage, and decreases AP on the targets by 40. So it is not a drain. She's not stealing that AP for herself, but she's knocking the AP off of the enemies, which could be potentially super, super painful. Like, you don't want to have that happen to you. Now, she also does have another like AP hitting attack right here, AP Crash, but it is single target in short range. This is long target or long range AoE. Let's look at her stats real quick as well. If we scroll down here, if you look at what she used to be rocking for resist, you would see she was weak. She was always pretty weak to magic. I'll just put it like that. Here's what her new total stats are with dream enhancement. You're looking at 25% slash resist, 10% strike or pierce resist, 40% strike resist, 25% missile resist, and now just nothing to magic. Before, she was minus 25 magic, minus 15 pierce. She goes above negative in pierce, and she negates her magic weakness. So a very, very good upgrade for a unit that has been in the game since launch. Is a really cool unit. Now you might have a reason to run her a little bit, and maybe she'll hit some people pretty hard. I don't know. I'd love to see it. Okay, next up, Sosha. An SR unit. Her dream ability looks like this: 10 agility, 30 spirit, dragon might getting upgraded. Here's Dragon Might. It's this one right here. This move does a lot of things. Let me just tell you what it is, tell you what they are, and tell you if I think it's good. So you get increased attack 42% if you have Protect. You get increased spirit 20 if you have Protect. You get Protect, obviously. It restores 250 CT if you have Protect. You get 25 crit rate if you have Protect. You get 100 reaction block rate if you have Protect, and guaranteed hit for 3 turns for self if you have, you guessed it, Protect. So she puts this buff on herself, and if her Protect has not run out or been dispelled, she will do all of those things I just listed. It's pretty good. Like, that's a pretty good ability. It's still Sosha. You're still dealing with the base stats and like generic not powerness of a DPS SR unit. So there you go. That's kind of my breakdown there. Sevro. Sevro's getting 15% more magic, 50 more spirit penetration, which 50 more spirit pen, like 50 spirit pin. Don't doubt the power of that. And then his haste extended curse is getting upgraded. Now for Sevro, haste extended curse, this is not a buff he can apply to his team like a time mage. This is a self-only buff that decreases his activation time by 350, and it gives him a 42% haste. The buff is that the activation time is now for 6 turns, which is more or less the entire fight for Sevro, and the haste is for 5 turns, which is 2 turns longer than most people in the game's haste, which is what his used to be 3. It's a very, very good buff to a very, very good ability. I think Sevro as an SR unit, fairly playable now. Fairly play. I like it. Again, I like Sosha's, I like Sevro's. You are still dealing with an SR unit, so don't expect him to walk out there and put 15k damage on somebody. Then Liarte, who is translated to Liquid. You can't see my tabs at the top of my screen, but it says Liquid up there. Anyway, her dream ability is initial AP 20, missile attack pin 40, and her stop arrow is getting upgraded. Let's go look at stop arrow. It's down here. You have a now 205% modifier move with a 25% chance of inflicting stop. Look, it's Liarte. Like, nobody's using her really. Here, like, if we just look, she can charm. So that's good. You might want her to go out there and charm people. She can poison. Okay, that's cool. She can inflict stop. Again, cool. She has all these like debuffs and things that she can do, including knocking single target resist down. She's a what rarity? An R rarity unit. I just don't see her hitting that hard. You're playing her for the status effects, in my opinion, and then maybe hoping for a little bit of backup from her white mage sub job down here. But like, probably not. She ain't a magic unit, so she's not going to be healing very hard. You might get a protect or something there. I don't know. That's Liarte. So there we go, guys. That's going to be my breakdown for what's coming out this week. Once again, thank you, Intern-Kun, for trolling me by waiting until exactly my video was out to finish the Monday news. I have finally, guys, just a little channel FYI. I do have a new mic. I got a Go XLR as kind of a present, and I needed a new mic to go with it. I'm getting all that set up. I'm not quite ready to stream yet. I plan on being ready to stream on Wednesday, but let me know if you thought the sound quality in this video was good, bad, better than before, about the same, because I have so much tweaking I still need to do to get that set up. So any feedback there would be awesome. I read every comment on the YouTube videos. So if you say like my chin looks weird, I read that. Somebody said that a couple videos ago. It did not hurt my feelings because I work with children who make fun of me all the time. All right, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.